What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We have made it here to New Zealand. I'm honestly not too sure what this little village or town is called. It was like Te Kaui or something. I'll put the name on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. I don't want to mispronounce the name, but we're like 5-10 minutes north of another city slash town called Hamilton. Very beautiful. It's like out in the country. We're staying here like in a container home on someone else's property. Lovely horses all around. We got some farm animals, some sheep. I was about to say kitchen, some chickens. But yeah, lovely place. And right behind me there's a bathtub, so I'm gonna enjoy that sometime later tonight. If not tonight, then probably tomorrow. But super excited to be here. Alright guys, so we made it here to Cafe Fresco here in Hamilton. It's really pretty. We're like surrounded by a bunch of plants and very naturey. It's really beautiful. I don't know what else to say. You can cut it. Alright guys, so we decided to do a last minute wine tasting here in Rotorua. We took a gondola up here and we have this amazing view. And there's actually two rainbows right now that we can see. We can see where they start and where they end. That's pretty cool. But other than that, we got 5 different wines. I'm excited to try all of them. Hopefully they're all delicious. But yeah, hopefully I don't get too drunk. We made it here to Bridal Veil Waterfall. We are en route to our second Airbnb. We're gonna stop at a second waterfall after here. Really excited. Today's probably the hottest day that we've experienced so far here on our trip in New Zealand. It's about probably about 70 degrees, very breezy, partly cloudy, perfect weather. So as soon as you walk into the little narrow entrance, you're greeted by this beautiful scenery here. Let me let this gentleman pass. It's beautiful scenery. I love the foresty vibes. You got a little stream here right below us to the right. And you hear a bunch of birds chirping off into the distance. Beautiful. So I believe there is 216 steps to get down to the waterfall. So just be prepared for that. Finally made it down here. It is recommended that you don't drink or swim inside of the pool of water that you see here below, because a bunch of the farm animals feces gets left into the water, and there's also a lot of like eels and stuff like that swim in these waters. So if you're coming, definitely do not swim in this water. We made it to our next destination, Maricopa Falls. It's about 2 hours north of New Plymouth, about an hour and a half about southwest of Hamilton. Beautiful waterfall, kind of reminds me of Skoga Falls over in Iceland a little bit. If you do come here, I recommend to wear some hiking boots as the trail can get quite muddy. But beautiful waterfall nonetheless, and probably one of my favorite waterfalls that I've seen thus far for sure. What's going on, guys? We finally made it here to our next Airbnb. We're staying in a small town called New Plymouth. The reason why I wanted to come here is there's actually a volcano that you can see from here. I don't know if we're gonna do a hike tomorrow or later on today to kind of get a better view of that, but we'll show you guys some footage of that whenever we can. But for now, I'm gonna show you the Airbnb. It's a really small Airbnb. It's a really interesting spot. Like the bed that's out in the corner, it has like a little what would you call it, like a handle to bring down the bed. It's up high, but you can bring it down. But that's pretty interesting. I've never seen that before. But I'm excited to stay here. We'll be here for 3 nights. Change of scenery is gonna be fun. We're gonna probably go get some food here in a bit, and then we're gonna see what where the wind takes us next. What's going on, fellas? Here at Lake Magmaho. Came about 20-30 minutes earlier, but I took the wrong trail. Walked for about 15-20 minutes in complete darkness in the jungle. So I got hella sketched out, went back to my car, found out I went the wrong way for the lookout point. So a group of other people walking a different direction decided to join. So that's what we're doing now. Stay tuned. Also, I don't know why I opted to not bring my hiking boots. I don't know why it's so foggy, but I don't know why I opted to not bring my hiking boots. Worst pair of shorts. Terrible idea. If you're coming, wear your hiking shoes. Alright, fellas, As I was about to make my way back to the Airbnb, I stumbled across the path to get to the vantage point to see that incredible view that you are currently watching. There was this big road to go. It's not even like a trail, it's like a road. It's just blocked off so cars can't get through. But nonetheless, such a spectacular view of Mount Taranaki. It's what I came to New Plymouth for. I'm a sucker for mountains and stuff like that, so definitely worth it. What's going on, fellas? We are finishing up here at our second Airbnb. We're gonna head up northeast to our final Airbnb for 2 more nights. I would definitely recommend to come to New Plymouth. It's a very beautiful town, very small town, but there's a ton of places to eat. The beaches are nice. If you want to go for a swim or even surfing, I would definitely recommend Fitzroy Beach. We went to 3 beaches and that was probably by far my personal favorite. Beautiful black sand beach. The waves weren't too crazy, but good enough to surf if you're interested in that. I guess it also depends on what time of the year that you visit. But we really enjoyed ourselves here. Usually whenever I go on trips and stuff like that, I'm always on the go. I really want to see the next thing, and I really don't take time to really just sit down and just enjoy myself, enjoy the trip, or I guess relax, I should say. But this time here in New Plymouth, we took the time to kind of slow down, check out a few beaches, and just relax on the beach, really. So I enjoyed my time here. I don't know what we have in store for the next 2 days, but obviously whatever we do, I'll make sure to record. But I'm super excited to get out of here and check out the new place. But thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned. What's going on, guys? So we finally made it here to our final Airbnb. I don't even know where the hell we're at, but we're here. It's about 80 degrees, super hot. It's probably the hottest that I felt it here in New Zealand so far. It was about high 60s, low 70s in New Plymouth. About 65 degrees at our first Airbnb near Hamilton. We're scorching. There's no AC in our Airbnb, so we're gonna have to get used to that. But nonetheless, it's still beautiful. We're like in this really jungly area. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you guys can see, and then after that I'm gonna show you the Airbnb. It's really small. It's another tiny home type of deal. It's really similar to like the place I had in Iceland about a year ago. The restroom is outside, but other than that, such a lovely Airbnb. The host said that it was a great place to stargaze at night, so I'm looking forward to doing that. I think here in a minute we're gonna get ready, get dressed, and we're gonna head down to some swimming holes nearby. And apparently you have to like walk through a cave, and supposedly there's like glowworms in there and stuff like that. So super excited to go, super excited to start exploring a new area. Alright guys, so you made it here to the cave at the Dickey Flat Waterfalls. I read it's about 100 meters. It was very recommended that you either bring like a torch or like some sort of light to guide you through the tunnel. I see some people in there right now. Looks like they're coming out. But we're gonna go through the tunnel, and then we should be at the swimming hole, so we can get some swimming on. Alright, we made it here into the cave. We're not even halfway through yet, but I just wanted to record a little bit so you guys could see. It's quite a ways. Like I said, it's about 100 meters. It's very fresh in here. There's a lot of water on the ground, a bunch of slippery rocks. So if you're coming, wear some shoes, some comfortable shoes. But definitely something you don't want to ruin, obviously. Very much room to walk through here. Let's keep it going. So I just remembered our Airbnb host told us that this was an old mining cave. Don't know exactly what they were mining, but nonetheless still pretty interesting. Here in a second I'm going to turn the lights off, and right above us you can actually see some glowworms. You can barely see them on camera, but I'm going to show you guys anyway. It's really interesting to see. I've never seen this before. Alright guys, so we made it here to the swimming hole. Honestly, so far this place has exceeded my expectations. I knew it was going to be nice, but not this nice. So right behind us there's like a little cave you can go through. There's not much at the end, but it's still a nice cave. It's really damp, moist, and it's nice in there. And then further back, it looks like there to be some small waterfalls that we can go check out. Apparently there's like a rope over here they can swing off of and a rock right behind me that we can jump off of. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump in. Alright, we made it here to Mount Manganui Beach. It's really pretty. We got some white sand here opposed to the black sand that we had in New Plymouth. Very beautiful. As of now, don't want to jinx myself. As of now, the waves are really calm, which is good. Beautiful beach, like I said. There's like a little island off to my right. There's like 6 or so different like taco trucks over by the boardwalk where they sell ice cream, refreshments, snacks, and there's also like a little stand where you can rent and take lessons of surfboards. Nonetheless, this beach is amazing. I came here to the city, Manganui, I believe is how you say it, to visit this beach. I had an older gentleman yesterday recommend to come to this beach, so here we are. Very peaceful. We got lifeguards on duty. Just an overall beautiful day here, man. Glad I came. It's the last day here in New Zealand. So I'll make the most of it and just kind of relax and see what else we get into later.